My work is nature-based solutions by using the nature's rain, which is abundant, nature-based solutions, retaining the soil much. The soil is living. That is my idea. Now, ground reality. In Chennai, where I'm staying, this is the corporations. We are buying tanks. We are able to meet by improving the well. We are able to meet 40% now. This Ashok D, IAS, the chief of Jal Jeevan Mission, has very clearly told tanker Mukta Bharat. Why I'm putting this question? Can we do something about the political facts? That is in his mind. Then we'll be doing two things. We'll be saving water. We'll be saving on climate. This is on a matter of every city. In Chennai, if you ask a child, the child will say, water comes in the tank.
Yeah.
Can you add on to this? Can you add on to maybe slightly away from your talk? I'm sorry. But I thought this will help a lot. This tanker Mukta Bharat in controlling the use of water and making every citizen use their own water in a tank.
Yeah. So I think a very good question, Dr. Ramkumar. And I think interestingly, these questions are coming related to some of the research which we are doing. Because when you look at decentralized as well, yes, you can provide even an apartment block to treat the wastewater in an apartment block, but they will not be able to use that water, for their own purposes. So I had a very interesting discussion with Vikas, I think from Transwater, from Bangalore. Transwater is exactly focusing on this, how they can actually work with the tanker operators and where they can become part of the solution rather than becoming a challenge to these kind of a solution, right? So the entire objective of Transwater is if they go and install a wastewater treatment plant in an apartment block, then they work with the tanker community who will facilitate collecting and transporting the treated wastewater.
Water is a politicized, whatever kind of thing in the country today. And if they are not, while Gopalji is right in saying democratizing, and did you use the word decentralized? 1970, Alvin Toffler is talking about it in Future Shock and in Third Wave. And here we have a situation where, the moment you let these tanker fellows, you have removed water from the governance grid. Why did we get to 200 per capita? If I go back to what Dr. Raval said, that's because you don't give me water as the government or the state. I will put a borewell and take water, right?
Yeah.
There is not just chaos. There is much more than that, as you know.
Yeah. So to give a short answer, and this is possibly, it's an idea, I would even be glad to hear the feedback from the other members, is the opportunity to have a regulator for water services for each individual state, right? If you look at Maharashtra, it's got a regulator, the accountability is coming in Maharashtra, right? And I think once you have a regulator, then, and I think at a national level, it's very difficult to address some of these issues. So maybe at the state level to follow and, like how Maharashtra has got a regulator, having regulators. And this is what, even if I can give examples of what's happening in the UK, right? Regulators have a role there to bring about change and influence change, bringing the different stakeholders together, right? And then you can bring about change. So I think there are some interesting developments of kind of regulators for water services in each individual state. Possibly that might be one of the way forward.